Hey, Vinyl Chef Steve here. Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make menudo from a can. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are saying, oh God, homemade menudo, they can't stand. But from a can, really? Well, as you know, if you follow me, if you are subscribed to my channel, I've shown you how to make amazing refried beans from canned beans. Canned whole beans, and they taste really just like de la olla beans when it's all said and done. That's one of my top viewed videos, and one that has gotten more accolades than, I think the only other one is my tamale video. But that's from scratch. I mean, there's really no way to get around making tamales from a can. But menudo's a whole other story. It takes 6 hours to make. And so it's a long process if you make it from scratch. This recipe from a can that I've devised, it's kind of a hack, but man, it's the next best thing, trust me. Super Bowl Sunday is upon us. It's the 12th, February 2023. That's the day when more people call in sick than any other day of the year. So what's that tell you? Yeah, everybody's hungover. So, one of the best cures for a hangover is menudo. You may or may not know that, depending on where you were born and raised. Anyhow, in my family and many other families, menudo has a medicinal quality and can take you from feeling horrible to feeling heavenly, okay? As long as you're drinking a beer with it. I'm gonna show you real quick what you need and show you the video. It's really fast and easy, and you will be amazed at how delicious this menudo tastes. So here's the ingredients that you're gonna need. Here's a 30-ounce can of hominy. This is white hominy. It comes in yellow and gold, but any kind of hominy is gonna be fine. 30-ounce can of hominy, okay? 2 25-ounce cans of Juanita's menudo. Now, you'll notice on the can it says without hominy, okay? And there's a reason for that, because they make one with hominy, but that's pretty much all you get in that can of menudo. To me, it's not that good. If you like hominy, then great, buy the regular one, and you can do this same recipe with the regular one and just omit this. But we like tripe, and that's actually the most medicinal part of this recipe, and is the ingredient that helps to cure the hangover, because there's a lot of fat in it, and fat is apparently what they say helps absorb excess alcohol and just makes you feel good. So you're going to get 2 cans of the menudo from Juanita's without hominy. 2 25-ounce cans. Some nice bay leaf. You'll need a couple of bay leaves. And then this is what makes it right here. This is Las Palmas red chili sauce. Not to be confused with Las Palmas enchilada sauce. You don't want to have enchiladas in your menudo. Or your menudo tasting like enchiladas. It's not good, trust me. This is the red chili sauce. It's also known as chili colorado or chili Colorado, as you can see there on the bottom. But this is a 28-ounce can of that. And I'm going to show you how to use this to doctor these cans and this hominy up to where you won't be able to tell that you'll think you're in a Mexican restaurant eating menudo. Trust me. Then, the final and last secret ingredient. This is some New Mexico red chili powder. Wherever you can get it, get the best stuff that you can get. Medium or hot, whatever you prefer, or mild. But this is also an ingredient that will go in there. And then to garnish your menudo, here is what we have already set up and ready to go. So I can show you. You've got some lemon wedges right there in the middle. You got here on the side here some dried oregano that you'll crush in there. This is some fresh cilantro chopped, stems removed. I don't believe in using the stems. I know everybody says they're sweet and you can use the stems, but it's a texture thing. they destroy the texture of whatever it is you put in, unless you do it in salsa, but this is a soup. So you want the delicate leaves to be the only thing that are in the soup, not these stems. Anyhow, some nice, fresh, finely chopped brown onion and some red chili flakes. Some people like to put red chili flakes because it's not hot enough for them. All right, so some corn tortillas. I prefer corn because they're more porous and they soak up the sauce better, the juice when you dip them in there. Or you can use flour tortillas, whatever you prefer, but definitely have some tortillas on hand because that's kind of the spoon. I mean, you'll use a spoon, but I really love the broth with the tortillas. It's really good. Okay, so it's pretty quick and easy. There's not much cook time involved. We will cook the hominy down for maybe 15 minutes. That's about the max that we're gonna cook this hominy with this red chili sauce, because we want the hominy to soften up and to get infused with the red chili flavor, because this is plain. So you'll see how I do that. At the end, I'll show you how to put it all together in the bowl and how to eat it. You're gonna put in about half the can. That's a cup of water. This is your hominy. You're gonna drain the water. Use a strainer like this over your sink. Pour the hominy in there. Rinse it under cold water. So that's your hominy after you've rinsed it under cold water. And you're gonna drop it in here. Turn on your flame. We're gonna drop in our bay leaf now, okay? One should be good enough for this amount. This is 1 tablespoon of dried oregano. We're gonna put it in the palm of our hand like so. And we're going to just smash it, break it up, turn it into almost like a powder. Just crush it up in your hands like this and get it into the menudo. You got your flame on high, put your lid on and listen until you hear it come to a boil. Should take about 3 minutes or so. Right, it's been about 4 minutes. Enough to reduce the heat now to medium low. Now we're just gonna let this simmer for about another 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes simmering the hominy. We're gonna add our cans of menudo now without hominy. And one of the things you want to do before you open your cans is make sure that you shake them vigorously to get all that good flavor that's been sitting on the bottom mixed in. So we're going to drop in 1 can and can number 2. We're going to bring it back up to high heat until we bring it to a boil, and you see all this. See these pieces in here? You can take these out if you want, but that's fat. And you want that to break down, and that's only gonna break down with high heat. You can take it out if you want, but you're just taking out flavor. That's what menudo is all about, is the flavor from the fat and the seasoning. So let's get this up to a boil. Now we're gonna add our 2 teaspoons of New Mexico red chili powder in there. We'll definitely give it some heat. You can back off of that. You can use a half a teaspoon, whatever you want. If you like it really hot, you can use more. That's stirred in. Again, we're gonna put the lid back on just to bring it to a boil, because everything boils faster when it has a lid on it. Now that our menudo has been brought to a boil, we're going to go ahead and stir it, and then we're going to reduce the heat down to low and simmer it for about 15 minutes. All right, our menudo has been simmering for 15 minutes and it's time to test the broth. Because let's get one thing straight. If you want good menudo, you have to have good broth. Bad broth equals bad menudo. I don't care how good your tripe and your hominy is. If your broth is bad, your menudo is bad. So taste for salt, taste for chili, taste for seasoning, taste for oregano, all those things. And of course, this isn't my first rodeo, so we're on point. All right, here it is. Nice little bowl of hangover cure. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how most people garnish it. Adds more flavor and depth and just tradition, but really does take the bowl of menudo to a whole other level. So the first thing is your oregano, your dried oregano. Take some of that. I know we put some in the menudo, but some people like a little bit more. And just, crunch it up in your fingers like this over the top. As much or as little as you want. You can throw it in there whole if you like, doesn't matter. And then you've got your fresh, finely diced cilantro right here. You can put a little bit of that in there. And then, of course, some chopped white onion. Throw that here on top. There we go. And then if it's not hot enough, you just grab a little, pinch of these red chili flakes and sprinkle them around there. And the crown jewel for me, because I love all things citrusy, is lemon. Lemon takes menudo to a whole other level for me. So I usually just squeeze like this little lemon wedge won't be enough for me. I'll grab 2, sometimes 3. But yeah, you just squeeze your lemon on there on the top. And lastly, I'll show you how to heat up your tortilla so that it's nice and pliable and soft and not dry. It doesn't crack. It's a little secret that I saw one time at a taco guy that was making quesadillas and stuff. And I'll show you what he did. There's your secret right there. A little bit of cooking spray on your surface. And then you're gonna spray your tortilla just like that. Flip it over. Spray your tortilla again. Just let it heat up. It heats up real quick, gets nice and moist. Flip it over a couple times. You can see how pliable it is, right? It's like nice and like wiggly. See that? How soft it is? Just take it off and then just roll it. See that? Nice and soft, supple. So here we go. We got all of our condiments in our bowl. Go ahead and mix it all around. Stir it up nice. Oh yeah. It is just beautiful stuff. I don't know if you can see that, but just nice pieces of tripe in every bite, some hominy, beautiful broth. And yeah, I'll show you. This is what we do with this tortilla sitting here, just waiting to be submerged. You can see how nice and pliable it is. It's not dry. And you just set it in there like this. It's just soaking up that beautiful broth. God, my mouth's watering right now. And then you just bring it up and oh my goodness. I don't even have a hangover and I feel better. Last but not least, yeah, menudo's not menudo without a nice cold beer. Man, either I have really small hands or this is a really big beer. Yep. Well, I hope you give this a try. And for those of you out there who are going to comment and say, oh my God, I can't believe you made menudo from a can. That's disgusting. Whatever. Don't knock it till you try it. I will be doing an episode on my homemade menudo, which will also blow you away and you'll love very much, but you're going to need about 6 to 7 hours to make that ahead of time. Definitely something that, you know, rates up there with tamales at Christmas time and New Year's. So I will definitely share that recipe with you as well. But for now, man, you can do this every weekend if you want, and all you need is about 30 minutes or so. Yeah. And it literally tastes like you've slaved over a hot stove for hours and hours. Well, thanks for joining me on another episode. And if you would be so kind as to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. It would help me out a great deal, as well as hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when I do new videos. And if you like the video, hit the like button too. But hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl, and I hope you don't get too hungover, but if you do, you know how to get better. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.